backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Down to Hawley Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig. And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a blocked shot.
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans. We're at the Gold Mine tonight in Hawley High School for tonight's Minnesota Heart of Lakes and Section 8 2A basketball matchup between the visiting Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels and the hometown Hawley Golden Nuggets. I'm Peter Natz, and I'll be bringing you tonight's action on yourliveevent.com. We'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you this game, and we'll be back to share my pregame conversations with the coaches in 2 minutes on yourliveevent.com. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball coming your way.
Hawley Public Schools thanks you for listening to today's Nugget Sporting event. But we offer more activities than just athletics. Hawley students can be part of groups like the Student Council, Riverwatch, Science Olympiad, FFA, Art Club, Yearbook, Knowledge Bowl, Speech, Debate, Band, and Choir. There's also a 3-act play, a 1-act play, and musical. Fine arts, academics, and athletics, a winning combination. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high-flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Do you own farmland? Have you been watching the historic price run up the last 2 years, wondering if it's time to sell some of yours? People sell land for many reasons. Settling a family estate, reducing debt, or simply creating a cash nest egg for a comfortable retirement. Whatever your reason might be, the market has never been stronger. Let me help you explore your marketing options. Call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Okay, we're back at the Gold Mine on yourliveevent.com. I had a chance to catch up with DGF head coach Mike Clark before the game. Coach Clark he finally got a little practice time in after football season got done, and kids are starting to gel a little bit now. Things are going well for them. They started out 2-2. As of now, they are 7-2. So they've been on a nice 5-game streak and putting things together pretty well. Here's what Coach Clark had to say just a short time ago. There we go. DGF head coach Mike Clark. Coach, you guys started off 2-2 at the beginning of the year. On kind of a tear now at 7-2. What's been going well for the Rebels?
Well, we finally got a chance to get some practice in. We've matured greatly in the Perm game especially. We learned the value of possessions, and I think that's been the difference maker from the start of the season till now.
You talked about getting some practice in. The football team went deep into the playoffs. That kind of slowed your progress down or slowed everything down. Kids still a little bit banged up from that, or have they pretty much recovered from that?
A little bit. You know, they're banged up, but once you go from season to season, a high school athlete, you get kind of used to it, and you really don't get any time off until maybe summer.
Okay, with the 7-2 run now going on, or the nice 5 in a row. What have your kids been doing well?
I think the biggest part is just the maturity. We've learned to value every possession, whether it be offense or defense. We understand that we have to do the little things to succeed, and that's boxing out, that's getting every loose ball, simply doing our job on defense, and we've matured greatly over the last couple weeks.
Okay, what kind of concerns do you have with Hawley?
Very athletic, very good players. Sensky, Stoa, they got some guys that they can run out there and shoot. Very athletic. We need to keep guys in front of us and not let them get to the rim tonight and hopefully box out and get rebounds.
All the different areas in a basketball game, you got defense, rebounding, free throws, turnovers. One of them that you got to win tonight to win the ball game.
I think we got to win the rebounding battle tonight. We have to rebound the ball well and not give second opportunities.
So that was easy, huh? We're done.
That was easy, easier than normal.
All right, have a good one, Coach.
All right, thank you.
All right, that was Coach Mike Clark from DGF. We've got a little bit of history there. We had to do a couple takes last year on the pregame interview. He was worried about that coming on in. He needs to have more trust in Coach Nats and YourLiveEvent.com. Quality production here. All right, we're going to be back after another quick break. We'll talk to head coach Nathan Stoa. He's usually got a little more words than Coach Clark almost 100% of the time. Interview with Coach Stoa coming up shortly. Hang tight on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
We're back at the Gold Mine now. Pre-game show on YourLiveEvent.com. Getting ready for the Hawley DGF matchup. Section 8 2A and Heart of Lakes Conference tilt tonight in Hawley. Coach Nathan Stoa is hoping to keep his squad on track, following up big wins against Pelican Rapids and Annandale. Here comes DGF. Let's see what he had to say. Game conversation with head coach Nathan Stoa. Coach, give your kids a progress report on our midterm today.
Well, first quarter through, 4-4.
Hawley Nugget head coach Nathan Stoa. You've been through the gauntlet. You're not through it, but you're right in the middle of it. Perham last Thursday, nice win with Annandale Saturday. Now DGF tonight. What does that bring to the table for you guys?
Just another team that can beat anybody that's on their schedule. And we hope to be able to be one of those teams people think about too that can do the same. So, DGF brings in, maybe the best lead singer in the section in Owen Leach, and then, the guy can get you 30 and 12 on any given night. So we've got to be prepared to make him work for everything that he gives, that he gives his squad tonight. But we got to make sure that his bandmates don't get going.
Any new wrinkles tonight, offensively or defensively, for the Nuggets?
Well, compared to Saturday, we're going to try to put the ball in the basket a little bit more often. We tried the not doing that as much routine the last 2 ball games, but no, just refining some things at practice, and again trying to get our guys to just understand the spacing and understand how good we can be when the ball hits each side of the floor a couple times and moves, and then we can create advantages off of the ball movement, and then our guys can break guys down and get to the shots that we know guys can take and make.
We've got a Mr. Basketball candidate on the court tonight against you. Your kids aren't strangers to having quality kids as opponents this year, especially through the holiday tournament and whatnot. Kids from Pelican, you're going to see more on Friday night too with Perham. But what's their mindset when they know there's a kid like Mr. Leach on the other side, and what's their mindset?
I think they're ready for the challenge. I made 2 quick phone calls last night, told the kids, I've always promised them 60 seconds or less. It always goes to 90 or 120, but just call them and say, hey, best player in the conference, reigning MVP, you're going to start on him. What do you think? Let's go. That's the answer. And then it's, hey, when you come into the ball game, we give you a shot at the best player in our league. What do you think? Sounds good. So nobody's backing off, nobody's going, and I wouldn't expect them to. I want them to say, hey, are you sure? But hey, they're going to step up to the challenge. We've been really, really proud with how Mason Gratton and Noah Nelson have been playing defense on really good players in our league here in the last few weeks and across the state, going all the way back to that New Life game. So I think they're up to the challenge, and they know what's there. They've all seen Owen play plenty, and tonight, today it's shoot around and then or chalk talk or whatever you want to call it, and then yesterday practice, it's just more, hey, refining a little bit of the things that he likes to do to try to give him an advantage, and that's where the scout and the film time can come through. But hey, they're up to the challenge, and the biggest thing is we've got to make sure that he has to work for it. Everything that he takes is contested, and then the team stuff is going to matter the most tonight. It's not going to be one-on-one matchups. It's going to be, do we move the ball on offense, and do we finish possessions on defense by before they've grabbed 3 offensive rebounds in the process. We just have to get better on the boards.
Okay, that kind of leads me into the next question, and that might be the answer. Of all the different stats you can get in a basketball game, what's the most important one tonight against these guys?
Well, you asked for one, so now I got to give you 2. So on both ends of the floor, we have to rebound the basketball. We cannot be out offensive boarded consistent or by the widest margin. I mean, it can be maybe close, but those old boards turn into 3s. They turn into and 1s. They just become problems. I thought our board effort against Pelican was incredibly subpar. I thought our board effort against Annandale was incredibly good. We just didn't hold on to the basketball at times. It's just got to be the 10 fingers and be strong with it. But I thought our effort was there much better. Tonight, we got to put it all together and not give them second chances. And on the other end of the floor, I'd like to see that effective field goal percentage up. I don't really care if we're making 2s or we're making 3s, but we just got to make some shots.
I'm going to have to edit that part out.
All right, sounds good.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, that was head coach Nathan Stoa. Nuggets are 6-4, hosting DGF tonight in the Gold Mine. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with a little bit more before we get into live basketball action. Stay tuned on yourliveevent.com.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. Those are the values taught by Hawley Public Schools. Hawley's PBIS team, Positive Behavior, Interventions, and Supports, aims to encourage a positive and respectful learning environment and uphold the social and emotional well-being of all students and staff. Learn more about Hawley Public Schools at hawley.k12.mn.us. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
All right, here we are getting down to the 2-minute warning before we get going with our national anthem. DGF running Rebels coming into town. Late football season. Played their last football game in December and had a quick turnaround getting back into the basketball season, led by Owen Leach, Mr. Basketball candidate, 6'6" senior, heading off to Division II, University of Minnesota Duluth, to continue his basketball career in 2023. So we've got that going tonight. We've got the Hawley Nuggets coming off of a nice little win streak here. Started off a little shaky early on. They have the potential to beat just about anybody any night. And if they're not playing well, not moving the ball, things can go south on them in a hurry. So I would expect these kids to be locked in tonight on both sides. 5-game winning streak here for DGF right now. And Hawley working on 2. We're going to come back right after the national anthem and get on with the starting lineups on yourliveevent.com. HOL and Section 8 2A basketball coming your way once again on yourliveevent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at the gold mine. Hawley High School, Hawley, Minnesota, heart of the lakes. Boys basketball, Section 8 2A basketball, coming your way right here on yourliveevent.com. Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Lakes Community Cooperative. Same service, different name. All right, starting lineups tonight. We've got the DGF Rebels coached by Mike Clark, assisted by Andrew Whitchurch and Robbie Strand. Starting for the DGF Rebels, number 2, 6-foot senior guard Carson Steichen. Number 3, Drew Sheely. He is a 6'1" senior guard. Number 10, Owen Leach. You're going to hear a lot about him. If you don't hear enough about him tonight, just tune in another night if you're seeing him somewhere else. He will take charge of the basketball game and be in charge most of the time. 15, Austin Anderson, 6-foot junior guard. And there, big man in the middle, number 30, 6'5" senior forward, Grant Anderson. We're Once again, the Rebels are coached. Mike Clark is the head coach. Robbie Strand and Andrew Whitchurch are his assistants. And now, coming on over to the Hawley side of things, number 0. The starting lineup has stayed the same from game 1 till game now. Is number 0, Mason Grattan, 6'3" senior guard. Number 1, Brevin Stoa, 6'3" junior guard. Number 3, Landon Bakke, 6' junior guard. Number 12, Sam Sensky, he's a 6'5" senior forward. And filling up the middle at the other forward spot, number 34, Derek Tibbetts, a 6'2" senior forward. Head coach Nathan Stoa in his 12th year. DGF has a very solid crowd here tonight. More DGF fans here in the stands than Hawley currently. The Hawley girls are on the road tonight at Lake Park Audubon. So the ones that are here are going to have to make up for that, and hopefully the pep band, as they just took off with their instruments, dump them off down the hall and get their butts back into the gym and make some noise and pull for these Hawley Nuggets. Leach is going to be in the middle for the jump. DGF on the court early, ready to rock and roll, waiting for Hawley to break their huddle. Perry Reinertson is our lead official tonight. We're going to try to get the names of the other 2 young gentlemen here tonight to officiate and keep things under control. And sounds like we're at a Spanish bullfight right here. Wait for the Matador to come on in. Tibbetts and Leach. Leach pulls that one away, knocks it back to Austin Anderson. Anderson dumps it off to number 2, that is Carson Steichen, 6' senior guard. Grant Anderson has it now. Steichen up on top. Leach with the ball on top. Defended there by Mason Grattan. Grattan's got his hands full there tonight, as does anyone defensively with Leach in the ball. A little step back, fall away jumper, no good. Rebound by Sensky. Those are the kind of shots that they're going to give Leach all night long. A little bit off balance, fall away. Mason Grattan takes it in, drives it in, short off the rim, no good. Rebound taken off the bounce by Austin Anderson. Anderson gets caught in the lane, bounce pass to Leach. Leach kicks that one out of bounds. Bounce pass in the lane, not very productive normally. Wherever you're listening from, if you have my contacts, go ahead and send me a text message and we'll say hi and let everybody know where people are watching and where they're listening from and show you the reach of yourliveevent.com. Stoa kicks it out to Grattan on top. Sensky, open 3, short, no good. Just about didn't draw iron. Front of the ball hit the underside of the rim, so that was uncharacteristic big miss. 3 from the corner, DGF, no good off the rim. Leach powers up for that rebound. Good pivot for Leach. Good strong move down on the baseline. 2-0 lead for the Rebels. Stoa with the ball up on top, gets it to Sensky. Stoa in the corner. Back to Tibbetts up on top, skip over to the corner. That's Bakke's spot. He drives in, little floater. Landon Bakke, no good. Rolls off the rim. Cleared again by Austin Anderson. 2 rebounds and 2 possessions for Austin Anderson against Hawley. Nice drive inside. Ball blocked by Sensky. Sheely takes that, went ahead, nice drive down the middle. Ball, I think he kind of lost control of the ball more than Sensky blocked it. That's from kind of what it looked like from up here in the crow's nest. Stoa backs it out up on top for the Nuggets. Reset things, get everybody recalibrated. Tibbetts over to Stoa on the far side. Stoa, a little jumper inside the free throw line. 2 points, Brevin Stoa. 2-2, tie ball game. I'll get my stat sheet caught up here. Oh, Leach banks a 3. Bank, rim, bank, in. Leach, he's got all 5 right now. 5-2, DGF lead. Groton with the ball, right wing. Tibbetts on top. Stoa, left wing, 3. Drano, boom, boom. 3 for Stoa on the other end. 5 for Stoa, 5 for Leach. Steichen takes that one, and that one's swatted away. Floater by Anderson, no good. Rebounded off the bounce there by Stoa. Stoa and Steichen kind of talking back and forth there. Both teams very familiar with one another. There'll be a lot of conversation tonight, going both ways. The familiarity these kids have with each other right now is incredible. Landon Bakke, big 3, goes no good. We're going to get an offensive foul, actually a rebounding foul on Derek Tibbetts. It's his first foul, team's first foul. 5-5, all tied up. 14-12 to go in the first half on yourliveevent.com. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Leach with 5, Stoa with 5 for Hawley. Leach opens it up. He's got 3. Easy open 3 for Leach. He's got 8 now. Stoa takes it in off the glass. He draws a foul, going to get a free throw opportunity here. That foul's going to go against number 15, Austin Anderson, his first. 1 foul each for Hawley and DGF. '22 checks in Landon Johnson for the Rebels, as does number 11, Ben Lepard. Steichen brings the ball up. Taken away by Sensky, knocked away by Sensky, not taken. Brevin Stoa pushes that up. That's going to be a kick violation on DGF. Steichen with a nice job there. The little soccer move from his elementary community ed days. Sensky drives strong left lane, kicks it out to to Groton. Sensky back down inside, off the glass, too strong, no good. Rebound, Lepard. Nice job, Ben Lepard. Owen Leach takes it. He's going to get a charge there. Mason Groton got his feet down. Leach dropped his shoulder, going to pick up an offensive foul on that one. Both guys were moving, no doubt about it. Leach dropped the shoulder. Took it to him, so they get him with the charge. 1 foul on Leach, 2 fouls for DGF, just 1 on Hawley. Just over 13 minutes to go. Sensky off to Stoa. Stoa working, trying to work Steichen over. Steichen is moving his feet very well, staying with it. Sensky, nice move inside, left hand, baby left hand. Sensky. Steichen moves the ball up. Steichen lost it. Picked up there. Good save there by Lepard. Handy dandy. Ben Lepard, nice job staying alive and sticking with it there. Short jumper inside the lane, no good by DGF. Rebound, kick back out. Leach has that. Step back, he shoots the 3, tries to draw a foul. No contact. Noah Nelson checking into the ball game. Number 2, 6'5", sophomore. Landon Bakke takes off. Groton gets a switched assignment. No, they're going to go to baseline out of bounds. They're going to go get into their zone. Come back out when they get back into man defense. Nelson will go to Leach, and Mason Groton will get a break from that. Down inside on the right block. Leach cutting through, left hand off the glass. Good passing there. Nice bucket by Leach. Down in the corner for Nelson. Bounce pass to Sensky. Sensky, reverse pivot, little flipper, no good. Rebound offensively by Tibbetts, no good. And then cleared away defensively by Owen Leach. 10-10, 12 minutes to go in the first half. Johnson dumped it off to Friend. Steichen back to Friend. Little floater in the middle, nice shot. I'm sorry, that Landon Johnson. 12-10 lead now for DGF over Hawley. Tibbetts with the ball up on top, skips it over to Stoa. Stoa dumps it to Nelson. Nelson works his way across the lane. Groton down into Stoa, right wing, 3, Brevin Stoa. High rebound, no good, taken there by Owen Leach. Ball goes back the other way. They're going to get a blocking foul on Mason Groton. Mason nods his head in agreement with that one. And yes, sir, that was me. Steichen lobs it in, taken away by Mason Groton. Mason's going to push it up, trails it off for, and knocked away there. Good defense by DGF. Good transition defense. Nice pass underneath, blocked out of bounds by Stoa. That's going to stay back the other way. Leach with a nice dump-off pass right there to Brody Friend. Swatted away by Brevin Stoa. Long bomb inbound by Steichen. Safety allowed. Flag down by Lepard. Leach has it on top, drops it to Steichen. Steichen takes it in, drives it, kicks it to Leach. Leach is open. Leach drains it. Get back to the right line there. Leach has 13 points already. Stoa drives into the lane, kicks it back out to Mason Groton. Mason drives it in and gets it up in the air. He gets fouled, going to the basket. Lots of helping hands coming to pick him up. 15-10, DGF leads Hawley. 10:40 to go in the first half. 3 fouls against DGF, only 2 called on Hawley. Mason Groton going to the line to shoot 2. Looking for his first 2 points of the night. And he bounces that one home with his nice soft touch. Jack Justison, number 23, now checking in for the Nuggets. Now back in for the Rebels. Grant Anderson. Owen Leach takes a seat. Ben Lepard goes out, as does Steichen. Austin Anderson checks back in, and number 35, Kaysen Berge, checks in for the Rebels as well. Rebound taken down there by Grant Anderson. Welcome back, Grant. Step on in. 2 seconds later, you got yourself a rebound. 15-11. Groton was 1 of 2 from the free throw line on that series. Probably wasn't a series. How about that trip down the court? I think a series has to be a combination of at least 2. DGF caught defensively. Grant Anderson takes it nice and strong. No good. Gets his own rebound off the glass. No good again. Battled for it and pulled out of there finally by Brevin Stoa. And he pushes it up, 1 against 3. Not good numbers. Finds Jack Justison open. Groton with a nice drive from the outside. Up off the glass. No good. That one might have been blocked. Good defense there by DGF. Under 10 minutes to go now. 15-11. DGF leads. Heart of Lakes basketball action coming to you from Hawley High School. The friendly confines of the gold mine. Berge with the ball now up on top. Gets it over to Anderson. That's the other Anderson. Off the glass, no good. Too hard, too short, too soft. All of the above. Off to the right side, Mason Groton. Jack Justison. Stoa. Sensky. Gets some space there with a little bit of a shoulder. Kept alive by Nelson. Good box out there. Silly foul by Nelson on that one. Good box out there by Landon Johnson. Noah reached over. No, Nelson reaches over him and keeps it alive, but too much contact. Sophomore got pinched on that one. Sheely with the ball now, left wing for the Rebels. Crossover, pulls up for a 3. Sheely, that's no good. That's an air ball. He'll hear about it. Just one time, though. They just told him once. Here comes Mason Groton down the other end. Pushing it for, and just a little errant with the pass. Gets outside of. He's wanting Jack to come further up court to grab that ball. Continue on that route. Don't quit on the route, he says. Run it to the end. Leach got himself about a 30-second game time break there. Comes on back in. And Austin Anderson's going to walk this baby up the court. Under 9 minutes to go in the first half now. Berge down into the corner. Sheely. Back on top to Anderson. Leach finds Sheely on the bottom. No good on that defense. Good defense there by Jack Justison and Mason Groton. Mason, don't talk to the ref. Just get out of there and get it going the other way. Nelson with the ball, drops it off to Senski. Senski goes in against Leach. Bounce pass to Mason Groton, taking advantage of that. No good. Offensive rebound. Groton puts it back in and knocks that one down. Groton's got 3 on the night now. The lead for DGF, cut to 2. 15-13, 8:04 to go on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Leach defended by the sophomore Nelson. Kept Leach off the baseline. And Stoa checks back in for the Nuggets. He's going to send Mason Groton to the bench. Just under 8 minutes to go now. 15-13, DGF leading. Sheely lost that pass. Back to the other side to Anderson. Knocks it a nice, easy kiss off the glass right there for Austin Anderson. Nice passing. Good soft passes, accurate. 4-point lead for DGF over Hawley. Nelson up on top. Senski, left elbow, bounces around, no good. Kept alive by Nelson and knocked out of bounds by number 30, Grant Anderson. All right. We got a blob here for the Hawley Nuggets. Baseline out of bounds. Stoa gets the inbound from Senski over to Justison. Down to Senski inside, going against Leach. Post move. Nice left hand, too strong. Good idea. Left hand, no good for Senski. 17-13, DGF comes back the other way. Grant Anderson zips it through in the middle. Sheely kicks it back out. Fresh off the bench, number 4, Maki Lidahl. No good. Rebound by Owen Leach. Fouled there by Noah Nelson. Oh, we got something going on here. A little conversation here. Fouls on Noah Nelson. His second. Mason Groton getting ready to come back into the game. Leach going to the line, shooting 2. He's got 13 on the night. Groton comes back in. He checks in for Noah Nelson. Nelson picked up 2 fouls in that stretch. And Leach knocks the other one in. Checking back in for the Rebels, number 20, Brody Friend, 6'1" junior. Grant Anderson heads off to the bench. (18-13), 5-point lead now for DGF. 7:05 to go in the first half. Stoa knocks it over to Justison. Back over to Stoa. Landon Baki. Right wing outside 3-point territory. Down inside to Senski. Quick little jumper. Nice shot. Short corner. Sam Senski. He's got 4 points on the night. 3-point lead now for DGF. They can't stretch it out more than 5. And Hawley hangs around. DGF's kind of messing around with it. They lost it. Turnover DGF. Very clean basketball game so far tonight. Very few turnovers. Clean basketball. That's what we like to see. 4 fouls against Hawley. 3 against DGF. 18-15, Jack Justison just off to the right with that 3-pointer. And here comes Steichen pushing it up for the Rebels. Takes it all the way and off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound there by Brody Friend. Five-point lead again, 20-15. Stoa pulls up from long range. No good. Lidahl with that rebound. Leach comes back the other way. DGF looking to get their biggest lead of the night here. It's 5 right now. Leach throws up a 3. Guess what? Bang. We got a timeout. Owen Leach now has 17 points in the first half, 5:44 to go. 23-15 on yourliveevent.com.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
All right, 30-second timeout taken there as DGF stretches the lead off of the 17th point and the third three-pointer by Owen Leach. 23-15, DGF leading Hawley. Heart of Lakes and Section 8 2A basketball coming your way from the goal line in Hawley. And Hawley just about turned it over there. Skip back out to Landon Bakke, solid three-point shooter, no good. And Sensky kept it alive there. Finally tracked down by Mason Groton over to Jack Justison. Three-pointer, no good, that was short. And Leach pulls that rebound down. Leach down inside. Got a good hip check there by Groton. Could have been a foul. Let that one go. Grant Anderson has it here. Drives down the left side, off the glass. No good. Solid physical basketball tonight. And that was easy peasy for Steichen. Steichen grabbed that. Slipped on a wide open layup. Lost the ball. He wasn't in a wide open layup yet. Sorry about that, Mr. Steichen. Carson was hustling, tried to make a little bit of a cut. Foot slid out from under him, lost it. Groton lets it go out of bounds. Now we're back on the other end of Hawley. Now Groton has the ball there, drives down inside. Steichen tried to draw a foul there. Now things are getting pretty physical, and here we go. There's your turnover for Hawley. Grant Anderson pushes it up, kicks it to Leach. Leach has an open three. Rolled off the rim, not open. That was contested by Sensky. I'll have to back that one off. And no good inside by Landon Johnson. Hawley clears the rebound, 23-15. DGF leads with just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Tibbetts, a little floater, no good. Rebound there by Leach. Leach is doing it on the defensive end with the rebounding and tearing things up on the offensive end with 17 first half points right now. Steichen has the ball now, pushes it inside, tries a little back behind the back pass. That didn't go end well. Turnover DGF. Austin Anderson checks in for Carson Steichen. 8-point lead for DGF. All right, Dave Haugen, thanks for the shout out. Watching in Florida on yourliveevent.com. Former math teacher and football coach extraordinaire, Pelican Rapids Viking fame. And we got a foul down low on the other end. Hawley's offensive end, that's going to go against Grant Anderson. He's only got one foul on the night, 4 fouls apiece. It is getting a little more physical, but it all seems to be okay. Sensky with the ball, guarded by Anderson up on top. Leach has Tibbetts defensively. Sensky rolls a three, a nice shot, Sam Sensky. He's got 7 points on the night. Cuts the lead back down to 5. Grant Anderson up on top now, 6'5". What is he? He's a 6'5" senior. Anderson takes it down to the right block, left hand off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound there by Derek Tibbetts. Mason Groton brings it up. Screen set by Tibbetts. Groton, Bakke, that's Bakke's spot. Hit it, Landon Bakke, and he does. Three-pointer, Landon Bakke. Lead cut to 2, 23-21. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Heart of Lakes basketball. 23-21 on your Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Leach dumps it over to Sheely. Now it's Grant Anderson with the ball up on the Nugget logo. Leach has the ball now. Dribble drive, and a pull-up jumper from 3 for Owen Leach. Another 3. He's got 20 in the first half. 26-21, 5-point lead for DGF. Groton takes it in right side, throws it up, gets fouled on the way. He's going to get 2 shots. That foul goes against number 3, Drew Sheely, his first foul. 5 fouls against DGF, 4 against Hawley. 7:44, holy smokes. This first half is flying by. Groton on this end, shooting 2, knocks the first one in. 4 points on the night. Nelson and Stoa check back in. Justison and Baki head for the chairs. Groton trying to dump this second one in, cut the lead down again to 3, rattled around. Just hit about just every part of the rim he could there with that one, and gets that one to fall. All right, Austin Anderson brings it up, dumps it off to Owen Leach. Anderson goes off a double pick, wide open underneath the basket for a layup. They call that the old give and go. There was a pass it on Noah Nelson, 3 from the corner, short. Offensive rebound, no good by Tibbetts. And that's a good play there by Tibbetts. Gets the offensive rebound, goes up, gets fouled. Grant Anderson picks up his second personal foul down on this end. Tibbetts going to the line now to shoot 2. Look at that lead. It's back at 5 points again on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Tibbetts knocks the first one in. Tibbetts up with the second one, knocks that one in. 2 for 2 for the line there. Landon Baki comes back in. Tibbetts heads to the bench for a little break after knocking in those 2 free throws. 3-point lead now for DGF. Leach with it up on top, gets it to Berge. Oh, loose ball, kept control by DGF. Austin Anderson, they're gonna get him for a travel. I don't know about that. I thought he kept his back foot down. He did shuffle his front foot, but that was not his pivot. Anyway, another turnover, DGF. Groton brings it up. We're under a minute now in the first half. Sensky, deep 3, big time shot. Sam Sensky. 28-28, tied up. Hey, the lead's not 5 anymore. It's tied up. 28-28 in the first half. Berge just flicked one up there. Uh-oh. I think Nelson got called for a foul exactly like what Owen Leach just did. If that had gone in, all right, we're going to have a foul on the offensive rebound attempt. I think that's going to go against 15. We'll see what's happening here. All right, Sheely comes back in for defensive stint here. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Groton got away with a carry of the ball. They're going to call him with a double dribble. Turnover, Hawley. 28-28. We got Berge. He's coming in. He's going to send Brody Friend. Brody, my friend, you're going to the bench. I got to take some time from you. All right, Leach has the ball now. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Owen Leach is probably going to take the last shot here before halftime. Curl crossover, drives in, slashes through, doesn't get it to go. That falls on Landon Baki. His first foul on the night. Leach is going to go to the line. He's got 20 in the first half. Nah, he does not. He's got 21. Brody Friend checks back in for the Rebels. And Leach knocks that one in. 8 seconds to go here. Sensky pulls up for a 3 at the buzzer. No good. Leach gets the rebound and gets another shot off. How about that? All right, there's your score at halftime. DGF Rebels 30. Hawley Nuggets 28. 2-point lead for the Rebels on the road on your Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We're going to come back with some halftime stats and some updates after this break. Stay tuned on yourliveevent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wild Rice Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. Hawley Public Schools thanks you for listening to today's Nugget sporting event. But we offer more activities than just athletics. Hawley students can be part of groups like the Student Council, Riverwatch, Science Olympiad, FFA, Art Club, Yearbook, Knowledge Bowl, Speech, Debate, Band, and Choir. There's also a 3-act play, a 1-act play, and musical. Fine arts, academics, and athletics, a winning combination. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
All right, here we are back at halftime in the gold mine. We've got the old post-prom hoop shoot here. Take your shot at making a basket. We're trying to make some money for the post-prom here. Oh, somebody just picked up a pop. Bradley Olson picks up a pop there. All right, for those of you at home wanting to know what's going on here, DGF with a narrow lead here at halftime, 30-28. It's been the old Owen Leach show. It's been that for quite some time now. Owen Leach is leading the way for both teams, all scorers, 22 points at the half. He's got 5 3-pointers, so that's any good math teacher, I think Tony Soderberg would say that'd be 15 points off of threes. Austin Anderson has 4. Brody Friend has 2 off the bench, and Landon Johnson has 2 off the bench as well. That adds up to 30 for the DGF Rebels. Charlie Steer just won himself another pop with a made shot, and another one made. Wyatt Jetvig. That is 3 in a row. Oh, then Matthew Crompton dropped that one. Didn't get that one to go. All right, coming back on the other side of the scoreboard, 28 points for Hawley. They are led by Sam Sensky with 10. Brevin Stoa's got 8. 5 for Mason Groton. I already talked about Brevin. Landon Baki just made a 3 shortly before halftime. And we've got 2 for Derek Tibbetts. So the scoring so far tonight has been completely with the starters for Hawley and for DGF. Just 2 of their starters have scored with Brody Friend and Landon Johnson, the 2 baskets off the bench with the 4 there. Ben Lepard got some time here. DGF played a lot of kids in the first half. Friend got in, Lepard got some time. Liedall was in there as well. Kaysen-Berge got a few minutes in there as well. So we're going to take a quick break as we're listening to Macho Man here, the Village People. Compliments of Bo Lofgren at the Gold Mine in Hawley. YourLiveEvent.com on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. DGF 30, Hawley 28. We'll be back.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Do you own farmland? Have you been watching the historic price run up the last 2 years, wondering if it's time to sell some of yours? People sell land for many reasons. Settling a family estate, reducing debt, or simply creating a cash nest egg for a comfortable retirement. Whatever your reason might be, the market has never been stronger. Let me help you explore your marketing options. Call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
All right, we're back at the Gold Mine. Still working on raising some funds for that post-prom celebration. DGF kids taking part. Hawley alumni taking part. Former college basketball players taking part. I think everybody's taking part. 2 communities that follow their teams very well, no matter what the sport is. Solid fandom. And 3 minutes to go on the clock there. That's the buzzer. We're going to have to shut the shoot away down. And as long as they collect a couple more dollars, they'll do that. All right, 30-28, DGF leading at halftime over Hawley. Owen Leach, that's the name of the game right now, 22 points at the half, finished up with two free throws right towards the end. And was fouled right before that, takes it on in. And here we are, we're going to take a break and come on back with some more basketball after this. Stay tuned on YourLiveEvent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine. Short little break there on yourliveevent.com. Thank you to our sponsors for helping us out tonight, as always. And we're just watching the last minute or so of warm-ups here for Hawley. And we'll see what happens in the second half. Owen Leach, oh, he's on the other side. He's warmed up. He's heading to the bench. Going to take a little bit of a break. Ice the elbow down a little bit, maybe. Tendonitis has got the shooter's elbow going. We're going to be back in half a minute with the second half action on yourliveevent.com.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
Here we are getting ready for second half action, joined by Ben Kroenke on the camera. We got a good basketball game so far, very clean. Neither team got into the bonus in the first half. Samsinski and Brevin Stoa leading the way with 10 and 8 respectively. Owen Leach 22 for the Rebels. Now we're coming back at you with second half action. Groton, skip pass over, stolen there by Steichen. He's done that 2 or 3 times tonight. Goes into the layup, knocks that one in. Carson Steichen, breakaway layup. Planned that one out, timed it out well. Tibbetts takes it in, drives in, a little flipped up floater, no good, knocked out of bounds. Tibbetts might have got away with a little one there. Grant Anderson doesn't like that one. I don't blame him either. 4-point lead for the Rebels. Sensky, a little shake and bake on Leach. Strong off the back rim. Helter Skelter, we got some problems here. And Landon Bakke comes down with the rebound, zips it out to Brevin Stoa. Now back over to Bakke. Sensky bought a little time there, flips it across to Tibbetts, no good. And that'll be a turnover on Hawley. Second half turnover. Two turnovers out of 2 possessions for Hawley in the second half. Steichen with the ball. Then there's a pickoff by Mason Groton. He takes it down the other way. Leach challenges him, but then pulls up a little bit short. And Mason Groton keeps the Nuggets within 2. Owen Leach has the ball now, drives right by Groton. Groton poked it up from the back. Good defense there. You can get by him and beat him, but you're not going to keep him beat. He hustles like no other. Soft left-handed hook by Sensky, no good. Steichen, 3, left wing, strong, no good. Rebound, Stoa. Steichen against Stoa. Defensively, Sensky with the 3, short. Good box out there by Anderson. Austin Anderson, nice job boxing out there. He stayed with it and kept into Mason Groton, and Groton picks up his second foul. Austin Anderson, I like the way he plays. Not very big, but what he's got, he brings it. Steichen off to Grant Anderson. Grant lines up a 3. Oh, baby. He had a couple early ones earlier and decided not to pull the trigger, but there he did. Smooth. Guess what? DGF is back 5. Up 5, Stoa, no good. Rebound taken back by Stoa. Loose ball off the glass, no good. And Grant Anderson clears that one away for DGF. And he's going to push it up on the fast break. Dumps it off to Anderson. Back to Anderson. And Anderson knocks in the 2. Oh, look at that. He's got 5 quick ones in the second half. 7-point lead for DGF. Stoa has the ball, drops it to Senski. Sam gets a little room. Shot off, strong and to the right. Defended there. Owen Leach all over him with getting his face in the way, hand in his face. Senski goes up, takes it in against Grant Anderson, and we've got a timeout. Hawley. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back after a minute.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
I got faked out on that one. That was a 30-second timeout. A couple of the kids from Hawley went straight to the bench and sat down. That indicated to me, well, that it was a full timeout. There you go. Don't let teenagers indicate what's going on and trust that their behavior will tell you what the truth is. That's just the nature of that beast. Steichen with a give and go from Anderson. Over to the other Anderson. Kept alive there. Oh, a little shiver there. Sheely caught a shiver in the chin from Tibbetts. Steichen has the ball now. Grant Anderson, strong move inside, out the glass, no good. They're going to get a foul. Not sure who they're going to call that one on. 34, they're going to throw that one on Derek Tibbetts. He's got 2 fouls on the night. 5-point lead for the Rebels, 37-32 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Heart of Lakes and Section 8 2A ramifications right here, right now, at the end of this one. 7-2 DGF going against 6-4 Hawley. Highway 10 wrestling match here in the basketball game. And Anderson made 1 of 2 there. Baki dumps it to Senski. Senski guarded by Leach. Takes it at him. Dumps off to Baki. Senski goes baseline, gets by Leach, off the glass, and he gets fouled by Grant Anderson. Senski just a little bit undersized. Just a little bit shorter than Owen Leach. Strong with the ball. Good basketball skills, good basketball mind, sound player. Took that one in, and Sam's got 14 on the night now, looking for 15 after a made free throw. And it is a made free throw. Lead cut to 8, 38-35, DGF leading. Steichen brings it up for the Rebels. Sheely has the ball now, crosses over against Stoa, drives in, floats up. There's going to be a charging foul on Sheely. Good job, Derek Tibbetts. Get feet planted. Sheely's got 2 fouls. 2 fouls apiece, 3-point lead for DGF. Hawley with the ball, looking to cut that lead back down again. Stoa drives in, bounce pass to Tibbetts. Tibbetts off the glass, no good. Rolled around and then spun out on the old 360 end around. Leach in the middle, nice pass from Sheely. Soft touch, no good. Too strong, though. Rebound taken down by Tibbetts. 3-point lead. Hawley looking to chop it down a little bit more, maybe even tie it up with the 3. Did they do it? Landon Baki. Yeah, Lando Baki with the 3. 6 points for Baki now. All tied up. 38. Ain't it great? It's 38. Let's do this. It's been a great basketball game so far. Physical, good rebounding, not too many turnovers. Good passing, decent shooting. Leach, another rebound on the offensive end this time, takes it up, no good. And another one, and a putback, and he finally gets that one to go. Got to get that big dog off the boards. Hawley needs to neutralize that somehow, some way. Baki with another three. Can he find the magic for third time's the charm? Nope. All right, that's going to go back the other way. Owen Leach, not only is he a dude here on the basketball court, he was also the quarterback that led DGF to the state championship game. We're not going to talk about how that one ended up. There's still a bitter taste in a lot of people's mouths about that one. Owen Leach played free safety and played quarterback for the DGF Rebels. Tony Soderberg and his veteran staff. Leach just about lost that one. Steichen has it, lines up a three, measures it, had plenty of time, maybe too much time. And Stoa rebounds that one. Flips it over the top. Now Hawley has numbers. Sensky throws it up there, no good. Sheely with the rebound there, knocks it over to the Grant Anderson on the left side. We got two Grant Andersons here, just so you know. And an Austin Anderson. And we've got also a Drew Sheely, that's him there. Leach with the ball, going against Nelson. Nelson does just come in. Leach, great pass underneath. Found Sheely, now it's back inside to Anderson. Sheely, bounce pass again. Oh, there we go. Wow. Tell you what, I would like to see that on replay and count how many passes were in that little series here for DGF. Like a ping pong match there. All right, we've got a full timeout called by Hawley. 42-38 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. DGF leads.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. Those are the values taught by Hawley Public Schools. Hawley's PBIS team, Positive Behavior, Interventions, and Supports, aims to encourage a positive and respectful learning environment and uphold the social and emotional well-being of all students and staff. Learn more about Hawley Public Schools at hawley.k12.mn.us. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Here we are back at the gold mine. Brody Friend shooting free throws, no good. Tried to complete a three-point play there, no good. Stoa throws that one out of bounds. Overshot Nelson. Hard to do that. Nelson's got himself some long wings there. 11 minutes to go, 42-38, 4-point lead for the DGF Rebels over Hawley. Steichen lost control of that, couldn't grab it again, or there's going to be a double dribble. So just tried to box somebody out. Mason Groton picks up a foul there. He's got three now. Austin Anderson checks in to give Carson Steichen a break. And Landon Bakke comes in, sends Mason Groton to the bench. Mason's got three fouls. Sit down and take a break a little bit here. You're going to need him down the home stretch for sure. Nelson defending Leach. And there's a three by Brody Friend. 45-38, lead bumped up to 7 now. Nelson takes it in off the drive. He's on the block there, gets fouled there. Nelson goes to the line. Austin Anderson picks up his second foul. Nelson, good on the first one, his first points of the night. If he finishes high, he'll probably make it. There he did. Don't ask me how I know that, but I do. 45-40, 5-point lead for DGF, 10:33 to go. Owen Leach with the ball. Bounce pass. Nice pass by Leach down inside. No good off the glass. Fought for a rebound. Then Samsensky has it and brings it out there. Pulls up a little bit. Now he drives through. Picked up by Nelson on the baseline. Wrapped around. No good. Too much hoop-de-doo on that one. A little bit too much of a scoop shot on that for Nelson. 5-point lead. DGF still. Hawley tries to jump on a trap there as soon as they cross the line. Unable to get that taken care of. Nice little floater there inside. Austin Anderson. He's got 6 on the night now. Nice little floater down the middle. 7-point lead for the Rebels. Sensky has the ball, pulls up from the corner, no good. Leach yanks that one down. Oh, what do we've got here? We're going to get a... Yeah, for what's been going on tonight, I don't know about that one, but they called that one on Landon Bakke. He's got 2 fouls on the night. That's all right. No harm, but still a foul. That's not quite no harm, no foul. There was a foul. Steichen with the ball there. Wraparound pass in the lane. No good. Taken down by Sensky on the defensive glass. Pushed up court by Stoa. Reverse layup. Left hand. No good. Too strong off the front rim. And guess who? Number 10, Leach with the defensive rebound. Pulls up against the sophomore. No good. Leach. And rebound taken. Long rebound by Stoa. Stoa takes it into the middle. Reverse pivot. And they're going to get Steichen for a foul on that one. He's got 1 foul on the night. 7-point lead for DGF. Nelson with the ball up on top. Bounce pass to Sensky. Right elbow extended. Step back from the elbow. No good. Kept alive there. 2 Rebels, 1 Nugget fighting for that one. That goes out of bounds. Student section from Hawley getting very close to the floor again now. And we've got a 30-second timeout by DGF. DGF leads by 7 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We're going to stay right here for this timeout. We've got some weekly activities coming up for the Hawley Nuggets. Also playing tonight, the girls basketball team is at Lake Park, Audubon. They're probably getting done pretty quick. They started at 5. We've got Thursday night, junior high basketball versus Frazee here in Hawley. That's at 4 o'clock. The 7th and 8th graders are going to be playing. Wrestling will travel to Frazee. Triangular, the United Clay Becker Badger wrestling team at Frazee at 5 o'clock. And Thursday, there's a varsity JV and C girls basketball against Fergus Falls here at 6 o'clock p.m. Izzy and Anna Steer will be playing against their uncle, head coach Josh Steer of the Fergus Falls girls basketball team. And Friday is a conference wrestling tournament at Pelican Rapids. That's at 4:30 for anybody interested in that. The Dance has their conference meet at DGF at 5 on Friday as well. And boys basketball will be hosting Perham on Friday, January 20th. Leach has the ball coming off of that timeout. He's going to get hooked with a knee, leg, thigh reach out there by Derek Tibbetts. He's got 3 fouls on the night. 6 fouls now after this one. They'll get into a free throw situation. Another long toss into the backcourt by Steichen to get the ball inbounded. And Leach takes that one down into the basket. Shot blocked by Nelson. They're going to whistle Nelson for a foul, though. He's got 3 fouls. (47-40), 7-point lead for the Rebels. Leach drops that one in. He's got 3 points in the second half. Hasn't really cooled off. Just hasn't been shooting a whole lot. 4 points in the second half. He's up to 26 now. Stoa with the ball up on top for the Nuggets. Off to Landon Bakke. Tibbetts. Sensky open on the baseline, on the block for us. Oh, they're going to get him with an offensive foul. Must have thrown a shoulder or something in there. He's going to get him. That's only his first foul on the night. 15 points for Senski. 1 foul. 9-point lead now as Leach brings it up for the Rebels. YourLiveEvent.com. Nice pass underneath to number 20. Brody Friend knocks that one in. Leach, not only can he score and rebound and play defense, he's got great vision and been a quarterback for several years. Great passer. That was a nice pass. And Friend peels that rebound away from Derek Tibbetts. He just wanted that one more. 51-40, biggest lead for anybody tonight. 11-point lead for DGF, and they're going to get a foul on Tibbetts there. Tibbetts has 4. Leach is going to go to the line, shoot 3. Leach tried to draw a foul by falling down on a 3 earlier in the first half. This one was legit. He got drilled pretty good there by Tibbetts. Made 2 out of the 3. And Groton comes back in. Sends Nelson down to the low block to rebound. Tibbetts heads to the bench. And Leach is 3 for 3 on that. 5 for 5 in the half. He's got 29 now. Stoa has it on the other end. Short baseline. Rattled that one in. His first bucket of the second half. Leach brings it up against Mason Groton. Screen set by Grant Anderson. Leach 3, no good. Landon Bakke has that rebound after Stoa kept it alive. Nelson, left corner 3, bam, knocks that one down. Noah Nelson's got 5 in the game. They all coming in the second half. 54-45. Owen Leach getting a little more active here later in the game, later in the second half. Taking things in there. Nice move, Leach. Good defense there. 3 defenders for Hawley got in his way. And down on the other end, Groton takes it to the basket. Draws the foul. Does not get the shot to go. 9 fouls on Hawley. 5 against DGF. 9-point lead, 54-45, 6:40 to go. Groton goes to the line, 4-2. First one goes in. Three Hawley defenders around Owen Leach. Owen wanted a foul called, so does Mike Clark, but that didn't happen, and they usually don't change their mind. Groton missed the second one of those free throws. And Leach has it up on top now. Rubs off a screen and takes it to the basket again. Forces that in. Sinski picks up a second foul. 10 fouls now. Now we're going to shoot 2 from here on out. 6:27 to go in the ball game. First one is up and down for Leach. 7 of 7 in the second half. 4 free throws. Owen Leach up to 31 now. 9 points in the second half. Stoa, right corner, zips it over to Nelson. Nelson 3 from the left corner, no good. Rebound, Owen Leach. I'd have to say he's very near double-double with the rebounds. Ooh, pass whipped down inside. Good hustle there by Hawley to keep it alive, but it ends up in the hands of DGF, and DGF is going to end up with 2 shots. Mason Groton going to pick up his 4th foul. Grant Anderson going to the line to shoot 2. He's got 6 in the second half. 6 overall. Nice looking free throw. 6'5" senior forward. 5:56 to go in the ball game. Anderson short with that one. Rebound taken by Senski. 57-46, 11-point lead for DGF. Stoa had that one poked away by Grant Anderson, and Steichen leads the way over here. Bounce pass to Anderson, soft off the glass. Nice fast break led there by Mr. Steichen. Noah Nelson just about lost that one, picked it up, and he does end up losing it. Oh, they're going to say it was knocked out by DGF. A little bit of a flurry down there. Timeout, Hawley. Full timeout. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard, DGF 59, Hawley 46 on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Yeah, we're back at the goal line. Senski with the ball. Devon Stock checked into the game now. Stock, Nelson, Groton, Senski, Stoa. Nelson with the drive in, dumps it off to Senski. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by, I think, Owen Leach hit that last. Ball's going to stay with Hawley. Box set, inbound. Groton has the ball, skipped over to Stoa, left corner, guarded by Steichen. Back to Stoa. Stoa got himself a little extra room there and knocks that one down from the free throw line. Nice move, Brevin Stoa. He's got 12 on the night. Steichen down low to Sheely. Back up to Leach. 4:40 to go in the first half. Leach finds Steichen down inside. Anderson, three, bingo. Austin Anderson. He's got 9 now. Stoa, Groton. And there, Groton just dropped his head, went to the basket. They're going to call that foul on Austin Anderson. Mike Clark's not a big fan of that one. I would have to agree with Coach Clark on this one. I agree with him on a few things in life, but Senski down inside and gets that one to go. Senski's got 17 now in the ball game. Leach takes it up strong. Short on the short side, no good. And Stoll comes back the other way. Pulls up at the free throw line. Short, air ball, nothing going there. 62-50, 12-point lead. Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. DGF leading Hawley in Hawley. Steichen with the ball there. He gets fouled by Devon Stock. Stock picks up a foul there. Steichen took a shot in the lips on that one. Shakes it off, gets in there. Steichen's got 3 points now. That's going to make it 4. Knock that one in, easy peasy. All right, Stoll comes back the other way. 14-point lead now for the Rebels. Sensky has the ball. Skip Patter gets it back up on top to Stoa. Groton has it underneath, knocked out of bounds. Thought there was going to be a foul called. Defended there by Grant Anderson. Good defense, Grant Anderson. Emotions might start to get a little bit warmer than they have been earlier in the night till now. And Steichen's going to go to the line again. Looks like they're trying to put him on the line. Well, Stock doing the fouling. Stock has a second foul there. Steichen going to the line again. Steichen's going to take this as a personal challenge, I would bet, and he's probably going to try to, I bet he's going to bury the fourth one here too. Stock comes out, replaced by Landon Baki. Sensky, Groton, Baki, Stoa, Nelson in for the Nuggets, and Steichen buries that one too. 4 for 4 in the game and free throws, all 4 in the last minute or so. 3:14 to go, 16-point lead for DGF over Hawley. Mason Groton has the ball on the free throw line, drive in. Sensky 3, left wing, no good, too strong. Air ball on the strong side. Steichen brings it up on the left side. Baki over to Brody Friend. Anderson has it up on top, guarded by Sensky. Steichen dumps it off to Leach. Leach zips it through. He got fouled on that, but they didn't call it. Turnover, gonna go against DGF, and Stoa turns it over on this side. Uh-oh, here comes Owen Leach, look out. And Stoa gives whistled for a foul on that one. Stoa's got 2 fouls on the night. Leach is going to go to the line. Oh, he's got a whole line of free throws here in the second half. Good grief. That's 8 for 8 in the second half. Nine for 9 in the second half. He's up to 33. Sensky dumps it off to Baki, over to Stoa. 3, long 3. Knocks that one in. Timeout. Hawley, Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard, 15-point lead, 68-53, DGF over Hawley. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
And back at the goal mine, 68-53, DGF leads. Full timeout called by Hawley. Come out with some full court pressure. Thomas Reeder into the game, number 0. 5'9" sophomore, getting his first little stint of playing time here tonight. Reeder has the ball, gets it inside to a friend. Steichen pulls it back out, back over to Reeder. And Brody, friend's gonna get held there by Stoa. Friend's gonna go to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first one. 0 for 2 from the line tonight. And missed the second one as well. Poked out of there by Steichen. Good hustle. Carson Steichen kept it alive by Sheely, and Sheely gets fouled. Incidental contact by Mason Groton. Groton, that's going to be his 5th. He's going to go to the bench. They can't do anything but call a foul on that. Incidental contact. It kind of stinks, but that's the way it goes. And Sheely's going to go to the line, shoot 2. Sheely's got 2 fouls on the night, has not scored yet. Looking to get off the schneid here. Brody Friend heads off to the bench. Brody's had a nice game tonight. Done a lot of dirty work tonight. You can tell he's a tough kid. He's got a shoulder harness on and still getting after things. Ripped a rebound right away from Derek Tibbetts earlier. Sheely missed the front end. And knocked the second one in, so he ends up with the point so far. 69-53, that lead is stretched out to 16. Stoa has it to Sensky on top. Sensky drives in the lane. They're going to but they're going to make him work for it and give him that shot. 1:33 to go. Leach has the ball. Down inside, good bounce pass to Sheely. Over inside, blocked by Levi Lelm. Sophomore Levi Lelm checked into the game. Sheely going to line for 2. Lelm picks up a foul there. He thought he had the clean block. There we go. Sheely knocked that one in. We need 2 of 3 from the line now. And dribbled that one in. 71-53. This one looks just about to be fairly settled up here. Minute 20 to go. Stoa throws the bomb up. He's got a nice touch from that spot, though. Stoa's got 18 on the night. 2 long threes from that same spot on the right wing. And that's a turnover, DGF. And Nuggets are going to clear the bench. Benjamin Giesland. Bratch, Stock, Fleming check into the game. 1:03 to go. DGF is going to pull this one out of here. Nice solid effort by DGF all the way around. When they talk about Owen Leach, he is who they thought that he was. Stock takes it into the middle. Fleming with it up on top. Off the Lelm. Zips it over to Stock. Eye to 3, no good. No shot, actually, not no good. Didn't take a shot. And Brody Friend comes back into the game. Comes up with that steal. And we're down to 30 seconds here. This one's just about over, folks. 71-56 without a foul, as there shouldn't be. It may end the same way it sits right now. Down to 20 seconds to go. Good ball game tonight, folks. Pretty clean. It got physical at times, but it was clean. And DGF is going to get out of a road trip and go to 8-2 on the year. Hawley is going to fall to 6-5. As 71-56 is the final on yourliveevent.com. We'll have some post-game stats and a couple awards for individual achievement this evening, and talk with head coach Nathan Stoa after a little bit here on yourliveevent.com on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. DGF knocks Hawley off 71-56. We'll be back.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wild Rice Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. Hawley Public Schools thanks you for listening to today's Nugget Sporting Event. But we offer more activities than just athletics. Hawley students can be part of groups like the Student Council, Riverwatch, Science Olympiad, FFA, Art Club, Yearbook, Knowledge Bowl, Speech, Debate, Band, and Choir. There's also a 3-act play, a 1-act play, and musical. Fine arts, academics, and athletics, a winning combination. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the gold mine. DGF coming out on top 71-56, defeating Hawley on the road. Heart of Lakes basketball and Section 8 2A basketball. Big tilt here tonight. We have a rundown of the scoring here for DGF. Carson Steichen ended up with 6 on the night, all coming in the second half. He got a deuce. He was 4 for 4 with free throws down the stretch. Drew Sheely ended up with 3. He was 3 of 4 free throws in the second half. Only scoring he got was in the second half. Steichen and Sheely started the ball game tonight, as did Owen Leach. Owen Leach had 22 in the first half, leading the way there with 5 threes out of those 22 points. And he was 12 of 13 from the line for the game. Ended up with 33, did Owen Leach. Austin Anderson, 6-foot junior guard, number 15. He ended up with 9 points on the night, 4 in the first half, 5 in the second half. Brody Friend had 2 in the first half, ended up with 9. Landon Johnson, he had 2 in the first half, ended up with 2. Solid minutes from Landon Johnson. Grant Anderson had a very quiet first half, played good solid defense, got a few rebounds, didn't make a whole lot of noise. Second half came back strong, 2 out of 3 from the line, couple deuces and a 3 for 9 points. Grant Anderson coming in to the second half. Grant, number 30, 6'5" senior forward, wrapping it up with 9 points for the Rebels. Leading the way for Hawley, Brevin Stoa had 18, 8 in the first half, 10 in the second. Followed there by Sam Sensky with 17. He had 10 in the first half, 7 in the second half. 17 points for Sensky. Mason Groton had 8. Groton ended up falling out late in the game in kind of a incidental contact foul for his 5th one, but that's refs get caught like that. They have no choice to call that foul. It was incidental, but it was definitely a trip. Baki with 6 points. Landon Baki had a 3 in the first half. 2 threes in the first half, and I might have missed that up. He might have 3. Let's give him 9 points with the benefit of the doubt. 9 or 6. I'm going to say 9 for Landon Bakke off of 3 threes. Sam Sensky again with 17, and Derek Tibbetts ended up with 2 points, made 2 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half, and ended up with 4 fouls. So story of the game right now is Owen Leach with 22 points in the first half. And we can go through and cover a couple of the other incidentals here that we've got to take care of. And let's go to the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. That's going to go to number 2, 6-foot senior guard Carson Steichen of DGF, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge, tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowisOn.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Okay, now Steichen's performance tonight, 6 points. He was just a deuce in the second half, but he was 4 for 4 down the stretch in the second half. Point guard, hustling, took a couple hard fouls by Devon Stock late in the second half. Hawley trying to stop the clock and get an opportunity to get some points on the board there. So, Carson Steichen, congratulations, you're the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. 6 points and 4 out of 4 free throw shooting. Precision Player of the Game brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. They thank you, the area growers, for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service you expect from your planter experts at RDK Enterprises. Always revisit the performance of your planters. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises. Owen Leach, 22 points in the first half, 11 in the second. That makes 33. The Precision Player of the Game, Owen Leach. The precision part comes from his 12 out of 13 from the free throw line. 33 points for Owen Leach, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Now, we're going to take a quick break here, and hopefully by the time we get back, Coach Stoa will be back to talk about this one and bring you some thoughts about the future. Hang tuned on yourliveevent.com. Again, DGF 71, Hawley 56 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Your live event.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Do you own farmland? Have you been watching the historic price run up the last 2 years, wondering if it's time to sell some of yours? People sell land for many reasons. Settling a family estate, reducing debt, or simply creating a cash nest egg for a comfortable retirement. Whatever your reason might be, the market has never been stronger. Let me help you explore your marketing options. Call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
All right, we're back at the gold mine on yourliveevent.com. I'm Peter Nats. DGF beating Hawley 71-56. We're waiting on Coach Stoa to make his way up here. He's still in the locker room taking care of some items. We'll see if we can't flag him down shortly. If not, we might have to cut things off a little bit sooner than we like to. We like to get some comments from the head coach after the game. Win, lose, or draw. Doesn't always happen. There are sometimes things come up that can't be taken care of. Let's go back to a little bit of what happened tonight. Owen Leach with the big first half. 33 points overall, 22 in the first half. 5 3-pointers. Easy for me to say when I finally get to it. 5 3-pointers for 22 in the first half. Ended up with 33. Hawley was led by Brevin Stoa with 18 and Simsinski with 17. Nobody from DGF really got into foul trouble. Steichen ended up with 1, Drew Sheely 2. Owen Leach, only 1 foul. All that action, only 1 foul. He's quite a ball player. Number 15, Austin Anderson, he ended up with 3. Grant Anderson had 3 as well, the 6'5" senior forward. Falling out for Hawley was Mason Groton at the end of the game, led by Brevin Stoa and Sam Sensky, 18 and 17 respectively, and points. 3 fouls on Stoa. Noah Nelson picked up 3 and 5 points offensively. Baki, I'm still going to stick with, he's got 9 points. Sam Sensky ended up with 17. I already mentioned that. Only 2 fouls on Sensky for how much time he gets. And Derek Tibbetts ended up with 4 fouls and 2 points on the night. We're going to take 1 more minute break, and hopefully Coach Stoa is out here. If not, we're going to send things off with a little bit of a close. Hang on, guys. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
And we're back at the gold mine. A few DGF fans still hanging around, a couple Hawley fans hanging around. There goes the score table. Brett Mayer-Schmidt sending the score table back. There we have Coach Stoa coming across the way. I'm sure he had plenty to talk about. Got to get things taken care of in the locker room. He's on his way up here. We'll get this taken care of right now as he comes on up. So thanks for staying tuned with us tonight, a little bit longer than you wanted to maybe, but we're going to get some words from head coach Nathan Stoa on what happened tonight and how he intends to get these kids cranked up. They've got a big week. They have another big game coming up with Perm on Friday, and just like DGF, they play good team basketball. They're hard-nosed, and they get after it very well. Here comes Coach Stoa right now. Coach Stoa, Owen Leach is the man who you thought he was.
He absolutely is. I think I just mentioned in the locker room, I said I would be an absolute blithering idiot, and maybe I am, but I'd be if I said, hey, we're going to lock him down and we're going to hold him to 6 points, or something like that. It's just not going to happen, but early I thought we were making him work for things, and he was making them. I mean, everything was contested. We weren't giving him freebies, on some of those contacts that he draws and things like that. In the second half, we tried to make some adjustments at halftime, and it took us until, the 9-minute mark before we did it, and he had the ball in his hands a whole heck of a lot in the first 9 minutes at half. So as far as that part goes, that was really, really frustrating to just not make some of those changes that, that were brought up at halftime and that we said we were going to do. And then when we finally did them, I think the first 2 times we did it, he turned it, he or whatever it was at the time turned it over. So, we just didn't have that execution tonight.
Okay, they've got 30 points in the first half. He's got 22 of them. They had some role players in the first half, but they came up big in the second half. Steichen was 4 for 4 from the line with 6 points in the second half. Grant Anderson, the big boy in the middle, 6'5" senior, he didn't do much of anything. He had a couple rebounds in the first half, played some good defense, didn't do anything offensively, but he ended up with 9 in the second half. And with Leach, he was 12 of 13 from the line tonight, and he was 9 of 9 in the second half free throw shooting. So they had some role players that stepped up in the second half to take some of that scoring load off of Leach, because all he got in the second half primarily was free throws.
Yep, yeah. Was there a field goal in the second half?
He had one early.
One, yeah, one. And we just talked about that too. But it was just the lack of execution of the adjustments to make life difficult, and then we just kind of slowed ourselves as far as our communication tonight. As soon as we got away from our bench with that defensive talk and that defensive communication, we just didn't have that connectivity tonight down there, and so that's frustrating, especially on your own home court to have that happen. So yeah, I mean, that was our issues defensively, and offensively is another can of worms.
Thanks. It's never easy to come and do this after you lose a game, especially a tough game, and it didn't go nearly the way you wanted it to. But so thanks for coming up to do this, Coach. But what kind of things? What are you going to take? A couple things that you're going to take from tonight and work on tomorrow, and make those adjustments. You don't have an Owen Leach coming up, but you got several pretty good basketball players coming up on Friday.
Well, we better get our defensive talk and our defensive communication down so that we can handle the well-disciplined offense, the continuity offense that Perham runs. So that's got to be way high up on the list as far as defense goes. Offensively, right now, we're not trusting right now. We're just not trusting each other or the staff at this moment, and as far as just where we need to be spacing wise. And I told the boys, I said, we don't have a single consistent gonna break you down off the bounce guy, but I do think in our locker room we could have the best offensive team in our league. We just need to get the ball moving, and it's got to go from side to side, and we have to cut. We got some guys that just aren't cutting right now, and so that makes them really easy to guard. We got guys where the ball sticks, or they get frustrated when they didn't get it when they thought they were supposed to, and then the ball sticks the next time, and and Coach Haugen, when he tags the stats, Coach Aaron Haugen, when he tags the stats, it's just so many times he's got to click contested. And that's not how our offense is supposed to work. It's supposed to work where, every once in a while a good player is going to take a shot that's contested. But the biggest thing right now is we've got to move the ball around and just get easier shots. And we have the guys that can do it. I mean, every time the ball gets to Landon Bakke, it's off of good things. And Landon's not creating that stuff on his own, and he'd be the first to tell you. And the kid's shooting 46% from three. Those are the things that we have done in the past to be successful. It's just, basketball karma. Move the basketball, get it to the open man, and allow them to make a decision. But that decision is our shot, not their shot.
Okay, as well as anybody, this is a long dang season.
Yep.
And coaches are always trying to maintain consistency, but you're going to have some ebbs and some flows. I don't know we struggle with it in the fall too, keeping that performance at a high level, even though things aren't going your way, but staying with it and sticking with it. What are some things you can do you can do in practice? Not you. I'm not pointing fingers at you, but what can you guys do as a basketball team to work on that consistency and stay the connectedness and keep the ball moving? I don't know. There aren't any magic wands or magic tricks. I know that.
I'm sure you guys have used the phrase in the fall, your Monday afternoons, but film doesn't lie. So that's a part of it. And what we hear, and when we don't hear the defensive talk and the connectivity, I mean, that's a pretty easy thing. I mean, if that was our quietest, if not our quietest second half of the year, well, point differences show it, and the types of shots that they were getting, that shows it. So the proof is, the proof will be there for them to see and to look at, and we're not going to hammer them over the head with, watching the full game or stuff like that. But we got to find clips to get our point across. We also have to find some, positivity in the mess when things aren't going well. But my response to that too is it's really frustrating. You guys, like I said, it in the fall. We know it as parents. We know it as teachers. When we're asking for certain things to be done and they're not being done, it is really, really hard to find that positivity. And tonight it was a struggle at times to find that, and so you try to keep them pumped up and try to do it, but got to execute those changes because, we thought they were good stuff, and just the buy-in, the constant, consistent buy-in, and the understanding that, okay, this was one game, and we got to flush it, and we got to move on to another top team in our section.
All right, Perm coming up here pretty quick. I'm not going to ask you to talk about that. We'll talk about that on Friday or in the pregame. Thanks for your time, Coach. Go get some rest. It's early in the week, and you got a big one coming.
I don't even know what day of the week it is.
You don't need to know.
Never do.
All right, thanks, Coach Stoa. All right, that's Nathan Stoa, and with that, we're going to send things home and send you guys home. That's going to wrap it up here from the Gold Mine in Hawley. Final score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard is DGF over Hawley by a score of 71-56. Good evening, all, and thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Natz, and we'll see you next time on YourLiveEvent.com.